I think a big part of the problem today is that studios and theaters and playhouses and stages and television shows, a lot of them are afraid for people to feel things. Hey everyone, Andrew here, Super Fit Cosplay, and now I'm going to talk about what I'm hoping for that we're going to see in the James Gunn 2025 Superman, directed by James Gunn, starring David Cornsweet. So, now I've put enough videos out here now that I think you all have a pretty good idea of what I would like and what I am enjoying about this process and what I'm seeing. But the more and more that I'm seeing the community talk about the movie in the comments, there's more that I'm taking a little bit of a deeper dive in terms of what I want to see. I'm so worried about this movie in the sense that if it doesn't do well, I'm telling you now, if it doesn't do well, it's not going to be good. Like, we're not going to get, I'm sorry, but we're not going to get another Superman for a while. Because with Superman Returns into Man of Steel Snyderverse into this, it's been a pretty short timeline, right? Like, when did Man of Steel come out? 2013? When did Superman Returns come out? 2006. That's 7 years. And so from the last time that we saw Superman, really, we'll say Justice League, what's that? What was that, like 2018? 2017? I don't even know. 2016? Something. And we saw him again, of course, in Black Adam. And we've had the Snyderverse, we've had this and that. But, so, say another 7 years. Say another 7 years. So it's been 7 years between Superman Returns, 7 years between the last Superman from Henry Cavill to now, David Cornsweet's Superman. Before Brandon Routh, it was what? Almost 20 years. It was like, what, 17, 18 years? That's what we're going to see. I'm telling you now, if this thing fails, it's not going to be 5 or 6 years until we see another Superman movie. I really don't think so. I just don't. Because Warner Brothers is not going to take a chance on something that has now, unfortunately, proven time and again to not quite hit the mark. Like, I loved the Snyderverse. I think it could have been so good. But I think executives, the powers that be, probably got in the way and wanted it to be too much more like Marvel. Sorry. I love Marvel, but Marvel should be Marvel and DC should be DC. And I think it didn't have the chance to work. That universe just didn't go. Superman Returns, I love the Superman Returns movie. I think it's got a special place in my heart, but it was boring. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I enjoyed the movie. I do enjoy watching the movie. I think it's really fun, kinda, but it is a boring movie, unfortunately, and there's not enough Superman in it. And, like, it's not a movie that I can watch over and over again. I'll watch it every now and then, but it's like, there are points where I'm just like, okay. That's my honest opinion on Superman Returns. I think with the Snyderverse, it was, I don't know, like, it wasn't boring. No, definitely not. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, Superman Returns is not, I don't mean like it's boring, but there were just too many boring parts, and it was not enough Superman. The Snyderverse, it was just too sort of diluted with other stuff. And I'm just like, we need to focus on things here. So here are the things that I'm really hoping for that we see in the James Gunn Superman 2025 film. So I'll count down. 5. I'm hoping that the other characters are secondary to Superman. I really am. Like, there are so many things going on in this movie. So we've got Krypto, we've got Mr. Terrific, we've got Hawkgirl, we've got Green Lantern, we've got Lex Luthor, we've got possibly Brainiac, we've got possibly Ultraman, we've got like so many things going on. Maxwell Lord. So, like, I am very much hoping that we don't see a lot of these other... I mean, look, here's the thing. We're going to start this universe in a universe that's already been well established. It's not like we're coming into a world that is just starting superheroes. These superheroes have obviously been around, but... And I do believe that if there are a lot of characters in this movie, if they introduce them all, that as the Superman movies go on, that they'll focus more and more just on Superman. But I'm really hoping in this one, they just take a second, or have taken a second, filming's over, they're into post-production, and just focus on the hero. Focus on the title character. Like, Superman is a Superman movie, and I want to see Superman. Like, that was the thing that 1978 Superman really got right. Like, say what you will, say it was campy, say it was this, say it was that. Christopher Reeve is my Superman, and that movie, we focused on Superman. It was a Superman movie. Of course, we had Lex Luthor. You have to have the villain, but I just want to see a Superman movie. So that's number 5. Number 4, I hope it's not too serious, and I hope it's not too campy. Like, I want it to understand. I want to watch a movie that, knows what it is. Like, it's a superhero movie. It doesn't need to take itself so seriously that we get just like that it's just not fun. Like, and I don't want it to be 1966 Batman either. I've said this before. I think the animated series back in the 90s was actually a great combination of serious and fun. Like, that's the sort of tone that I would love to see. Like, I want to see a movie that knows the job and that it can make some jokes. Like, the Snyderverse, there were jokes in there every now and then, but it was almost like they were afraid to make them. Like, when you're watching it, it's like, yes, it's a joke, it's funny, haha, but it's just like, also, it felt uncomfortable. It felt forced, or it just didn't feel comfortable, because it was like the movie wanted to take itself so seriously that it was like we couldn't have fun. And there were fun moments, of course, and we don't want too many. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just want something that has the freedom to to know what it is. Like, I think, and that's the point. I think a little bit of meta in that way is fine. Meta in that way is fine, as long as it doesn't go too far. Like, I want to smile. I want to laugh. I want to feel something. Like, and that's okay. Other than just, oh my God, the stakes are high. This is crazy. This is crazy. I want that to be part of it. But I also want to feel some other emotions. So, number 4. Number 3, I really want to see him get a new suit at the end of the movie. Like, I keep going back and forth about the suit. It's fine. I don't mind it as much as I used to. There are shots that it does look good. It really does look good. That said, I would love to see, like, because I don't know what this suit is. I don't know if this is a suit that his mother made, or if it's a suit that was made at the Fortress, if we're going to see the Fortress, or if, I'm sure we're going to see the Fortress, or if it's a suit that Maxwell Lord made. But I want to see a different suit at the end. I want to see something different. I don't know what that is or what that looks like, but I think a cool stinger scene, maybe, or even just the end scene, would just be him getting a new suit, or just like alluding to a new suit. Because this is the only Superman movie that I've seen that I'm like not sold on the suit. Like, I love the 1978 suit, obviously. Even the return suit, like, I really like it. Like, I know a lot of people don't, but I really do. I really like it. I like what it looks like. Man of Steel and Justice League, like, obviously, I love those. I think the Snyderverse suits are kind of perfect. What do you think? What's your favorite suit in the Superman mythos? Comment down below. Let me know. I know a lot of you don't like the Snyderverse suits, but I kind of like them. So that's what I hope he gets a new suit. Number 2, I'm really hoping for mostly practical effects, and I think James Gunn has come forward and said that there's going to be a lot of practical effects in it. Obviously, I don't want to see too much CGI. I just don't. Like, we're going to have to, obviously. But, like, even something simple like the cape, I would love to just see his cape as his cape. Like, I think a lot of times we see CGI-ness with capes, and, like, I would just like to see real things. I would like to see light hitting an object. I would like to see, I don't know, like miniature models of anything, but just like, I hope that not everything is CGI. Again, I know special effects, they need to some be CGI, and that's fine. I can take it. But as long as it's not like Star Wars, like remastered Star Wars and prequel Star Wars, I'd be like happy with that. That'd be really good. So, mostly practical effects. And then number 1, I want to see Superman that inspires. Like, I'm really hoping that this Superman... Now, I know I just said that I want the characters to take sort of a backseat to Superman, but I also want him to show... I want to see him, like, inspire them in some way, shape, or form. I want to be inspired. I want to leave that theater thinking to myself, damn, I feel good. I want to go and save the world. Or I want to go and cosplay Superman. Because, like, I'm so tired of leaving theaters lately and not feeling anything. And I think that that's part of the problem. I think a big part of the problem today is that studios and theaters and playhouses and stages and television shows, a lot of them are afraid for people to feel things, because people themselves today sometimes are afraid to feel things. But I'm like, bring it on, man. Like, I want to laugh, I want to cry, I want to be pissed off. I want something. I want to feel something, anything. But more than anything, I would love to feel inspired by Superman 2025. Those are the 5 things that I really hope that I see in Superman 2025. I know we're a little bit far off. We're still, 9 months away? 8 months away? This is, at the time of filming, this is November. But, like, it's coming. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. It's coming. Sooner than we think. So, that's what I'm hoping to see. What are you hoping to see? Comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So, look, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding ding. Follow me at Superfit Cosplay on Instagram. I have rebranded. It's no longer Melbourne Superman. It is Superfit Cosplay, because I will start to sort of pivot that Instagram into more YouTube-oriented things. Because I haven't done a lot of cosplay lately. Although I will start doing more cosplay again. I'll do suit reviews. I've got some stuff coming. And do please consider becoming a member. It really helps me out. I'd really love to keep the channel going, and that's how I can do that. So look, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.